1-0. It's our record. I can't remember our non-conference record, so I'm just going with our conference record. We're 1-0. Numbers are very indicative of how we played. From a defensive side of the ball, I thought we got a lot of deflections. Our goal is 35 every game. I think we were 36 or 37 today. We did an excellent job of challenging the three, especially in their three ball, especially in the first half. I mean, they shot 9 threes total. We did a good job of not even letting them take them. They had 34 in their last game, and they made 16. Only way they were going to get back in the second half was to get going from the three-point line. And as a result, we tried to play them accordingly. That's why I called the quick timeout into the second half, because I think they made 2 in the first couple minutes. And then we settled down and tweaked some things on the press so that we could get matched up earlier in the man, and it was able to work its magic there. So I think they finished up with eight threes, and our goal was to hold them under 9. So we were right there. Offensively, we got to finish. We still struggle with getting really good looks and finishing on those looks. We don't struggle getting the looks. We struggle at finishing, and we're continuing to work on that. It's an immaturity thing. It's a lack of experience thing, but it's also something that I feel very optimistic we'll be able to improve at a rapid rate the way we do our individual skill development. So that's a long summation, but I'm happy for the guys. As always, anytime you get a W, they work so hard. It's good to be rewarded.
Well, the energy on both sides of the ball, big difference from 9 days ago. You want to talk about the 9 days?
Yeah.
What you got done?
Well, I'll tell you what Allen Iverson said. We talking about practice. Man, we talking about practice? We had 5 or 6 or 7 practices in that time, and that was the difference. And that was even during finals week. But we hadn't practiced. So it was just clear to me after the first day of practice, even to the 6th practice, the monumental jump we made defensively. I mean, it was almost like it was an epiphany going off in the guys' heads. Instead of me just yelling at them during the game, during having game slippage and all of that anxiety and nerves going, when you can focus in and talk to them and teach them, that's when they'll develop. And so I would say that the big difference, John, was the ability to get some practice in.
All right, and Ray Q, how about your general thoughts on the game?
I thought my teammates did a really good job of bringing that defensive presence, that Coach Menzies been emphasizing in practice. We never really had a chance to, get as many reps as we has because we've been on the road a lot, playing the non-conference games. So those few days that we had off from games and doing practice was crucial for us, and really installing those defensive increments into our game. The coaches did a really good job of putting our scouts together, and the players did a good job of following it tonight.
Now, offensively, you had a lot more ball movement than has been going on probably in the last 3 or 4 games. What do you attribute that to?
Once again, going back to practice, on the offensive side, Coach E, he's been, emphasizing the movement of the ball, reversals. We knew this team was going to be packed in against us, so we wanted to be able to get a couple reversals before, a few of us started attacking the defense, and it helped us out.
And then at the end of the game, you and Baba and Shamari all on the floor at the same time. Put the hammer down on the perimeter. Talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. Baba and Shamari, man, they're explosive on defense. When they give that spark on defense, then they give me that confidence on offense. They trust me in certain situations, and I trust them as well. So when they put that defensive pressure on, our team could be real scary.
All right, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
I have one more for you, Coach.
Yep.
Tyler, his best minutes ever.
Best minutes?
Well, yeah, I mean.
Or his most minutes?
He had his most minutes, but he was, active.
He didn't turn it over, which is critical for him to stay on the floor. He's doing a better job of playing within himself. He had a couple close calls, but he was playing so hard he was able to fight through it. A kid with his athleticism is going to continue to develop the way that we have our blueprint for development in. And so it's good to see him, score a few points. He banged a three after an inside out, which he has the green light to shoot that. So I can go into Tyler, and then I can go into Babacar, and then there were different guys that had different moments, and then we had some guys on the bench that didn't get in, that had some pretty good practices, that were borderline to cracking the rotation, but I coach to win, and so sometimes that means that you might have to wait till the next game or the next opportunity, whenever that comes. But real ballers, real players, they're ready when their number is called. So we even got guys in the last 2 or 3 minutes that I've got some film on them to show them to get them better. And it's all about inching forward, man, one day at a time. We've got a tall task in front of us. South Dakota State took one on the chin today on the road against Oral Roberts, and so they're going to come in here, ready to play, and we're going to come in here rested, and we'll be ready to play also. So that should be a battle on Wednesday.